Greetings, people. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger yet again on another episode of the Enlightenment series. So, before I let you listen to this witch, yes, I'm not very much careful like most of you people who are always very selective and very cautious of the way you describe these witches or the way you describe these evil people. I'm just that one man who can call a spade a spade. I don't call a spade a farming tool. I specifically call it by its actual name, a spade. So I'm going to be judging this witch from a Christianity and spiritual point of view. But before I go that far, I would want to ask you, especially women out there, so that we don't become hypocritical in our judgment or in anything that we say after you watch the video that is about to come. This is my question to women. If your husband, to those who are married or to those who aspire to be married, if your husband sleeps with another woman, how do you handle a situation like that? I want you to answer from a point. So if you're a woman, pause this video and answer before you finish watching. If your husband sleeps with another woman, how do you handle that situation? Do you deal with your husband or you go and deal with the woman that your husband slept with? And how far are you willing to go to settle the ground or to be even with these two parties who have probably violated your marital status or your marital values? So if you have told me what you do or how you handle this matter, let me also give you my own 2 cents concerning what you're about to watch or what you're about to hear. Let me just give you a brief summary. This is a prophetess, as she calls herself, but I don't think she's a prophetess. That's why I said she's a witch, because we do not want to associate women of God with this kind. These are the types that are tainting Christianity. These are the types that are making this whole Christianity looks like it's a joke. They are making it look like it's saturated with evil people. But I can I can give you my word. There are so many good women out there that are actually praising and worshiping God in truth. In as much as I don't believe in prophetesses, there are no prophetesses. Any woman that you hear saying that she's a prophetess, just know that she is a confused human being and she does not really know what she's standing for, and she does not really know her vocation in life. Neither do I believe in prophets. That's why I always say, whenever you hear any man saying that he's a prophet and there's a prophetic ministry, just know that it has nothing to do with God, but it's a shrine. The Bible does not acknowledge prophets after the new dispensation. The prophets ended with John the Baptist, and after John the Baptist, there came the Messiah, the Savior. So there was nothing else. There is nothing else to prophesy about. The mandate of prophets in the Old Testament was to prophesy about the coming of the Messiah. That was their duty. That's all they had to do. So they did throughout the entire Old Testament. That's why if you can go through the entire Old Testament, you realize that it's packaged with prophecies. All of them and all their prophecies are centered around the coming of the Messiah. So when the Messiah came, there was no more need for any prophet, for any prophecies. That's why you see all these ones that call themselves prophets today. They never prophesy about anything that comes to pass. They are all pulpit bandits. They do not stand for anything that has to do with God. They were not called, they called themselves. No one anointed them. When they called that scripture, touch not the anointed that were referred to were not prophets. And it was not prophets. Even if it was prophets of the Old Testament. All the prophets after the new dispensation are non-existent and are not acknowledged or recognized by God. So whenever you hear anyone going to a prophetic ministry, just know that they are going to a shrine. With that being said, the video that you're going to watch here, it's about this woman called Disgrace, Jeremiah Omoto's spiritual daughter. She apparently hired 4 men to go and gang rape a particular young lady because that lady had slept with her husband. This was an open confession. And I'm putting a challenge on the government of Nigeria. Of course, I know we have this CAN, which is responsible for administering, monitoring, and regulating churches in Nigeria, but that is just a toothless institution, which is also being run by these Nigerian false prophets. This Khan institution is bankrolled by Nigerian false prophets. So they'll never do anything. They'll never say anything. They'll never call out these pulpit bandits, or they'll never maintain order in this religion called Christianity. In as much as she made this confession, don't be surprised, she's still walking free in the streets of Nigeria. Yet she is on record saying that she sent men to go and sleep with a particular young lady because she slept with her husband. Of course, she's being polite in how she's saying, how she's confessing by saying that she sent men to go and sleep with this young lady who had slept with her husband. But what these men actually did was rape. This constitutes of rape. They had to drag this young lady. They had to take videos and pictures of this young lady naked as proof to this woman called disgrace. That's why I said she's a witch. No woman of God or no prophetess in this religion called Christianity can do what this witch does. And she is a spiritual daughter of another witch doctor called Jeremiah Omoto Fofane, another native doctor, traditionalist called Jeremiah Omoto Fofane, who's lying to gullibles. That is a messenger of God. That is a prophet of God. By their fruits, you will know them. Where do you think disgrace learned all this? Disgrace is a fruit. She's a byproduct of Jeremiah Omoto Fofane. Everything she practices, everything she does is all that she learned from her spiritual father, who happens to be Jeremiah Omoto Fofane. And some of you might be wondering, how can she be so reckless? Why is she coming to say all these ignorant things? Why is she so reckless in her utterances? There is a spirit in the camp of Jeremiah Omoto Fofane that is tormenting all those that have been doing damage control and all those that are part of the abduction syndicate of this young boy called Testimony. And that is the spirit of baby Testimony that is pushing all of them. They are so unaware of some of the things that they say to the public, but it is the spirit of that young boy that was abducted at Jeremiah Omoto's Fofane's shrine that is causing all this type of confusion, and that is making all of them confess. If they think they have started, they just have not yet. They are still yet to come and give us a full confession of what they did to baby Testimony. This is just the beginning. And you are yet to see more. And you are yet to witness what has been hidden and what they have been covering up for a very long time. Without further ado, let me let you listen to the mere confession from this disgrace of a prophetess, the spiritual daughter of the native doctor, Jeremiah Omoto Fofane. Check it out.
So, when I called the girl, she did not pick. The first time she did not pick, and then I leave it. I was very angry. I don't want to kill my people. I don't want to rub my hand in blood. Even she, Kurugaza, told me I should arrange boys to eliminate this girl. I don't want to stain my hand with blood. Because when it comes to, it's my husband they will be dragging. And if they are dragging my husband, they will drag me. Abi? So I don't want to stain my hand. I don't want to stain blood with my hand. She said I should arrange people to eliminate the girl. And I don't want to do that. So I said, let me see the reason why all this nonsense is going on. Although my husband, at last, my husband talked to me, give me all the details. My husband is a good man, is a good man. And you today that is mocking me, that I'm married on top of fire, you would like to enter this marriage. My husband is a good man. No man that does not kwe, no man, even your own, they will kwe, they will beat you join. It's only if you have the ability to stay, you stay. Your own, dead or alive. Now you they kwe for inside the marriage, not be the man. Now you they kwe for inside your marriage, not be the man. Okay? So, after my husband talked to me, I say I must teach this girl a lesson. I contact my team. Yes. I'm a very intelligent person. You can't play with me. I might be looking you. I don't want to talk. My husband know me. If I tell him that I'm not saying anything if something happen and then I tell him, okay, since it be like this, so what you do, so the way you do, so you pay me, but I'm not talk about him again. I'm not going to talk put again. So I said, I know what to do. I have to contact my team. I give them money. I tell them to go and sleep with her. I say, and as they are sleeping with her, I need empty photos and video. And then they send it to me. Me now will be also for inside. I said go give person will be say call my own person and no say now wish the way they beat mama die. Now I want to kill me. Take my husband. She say what when they talk for Facebook say you sleep with Prophetess Grace husband. You know if you sleep with my husband, but you make attempt, you won't take my husband, just that my eye open pass your own. And you know that. So, number one, only you now mugu. Everything that you for fake finish. My people want to help me share. So, after that, I also sit my king down and show him the picture. You think I'm not sure my husband, I make you they talk those nonsense. You they waste your time. I show him. I said, this is what I did. But I've forgiven the girl. Yes. I do it. I do it. Okay? I don't want to kill, but I ask people to sleep with her. I do it. Next time, you stay away from another person's husband. One I will see. Una I not go dey comot. You stay away from another person's husband. Okay? That is that is for that. Okay? So the girl picture, you have the girl picture. The girl real picture, you have it, post it. You are just jumping out to say it's not the girl. It's not the girl. You have the one that they edit like this. You have the real one, and you have the girl real picture. Post it. Now you post, oh, I will not post anything of that I sent to you. So that when time reach, when the girl won't deal with you, now your platform is for see, and now you even do and not be me again that time. So that is it. I do it. I am fighting for my marriage. I protect my marriage. And I love my husband the way it is. If my husband do anything, if I vex just now, and I feel not even vex, if he come, if he see the way they do the thing, say not good, only conscious. Go judge him. My husband will tell me, wife, you see what you do for outside though. I don't know whether I be or tell and say, you know, they okay. Next time. Now so we they do live our life. You they hear me so? And my husband, not to say, I'm not senior my husband, My husband don't get white hair. Not because they are fat. I'm not senior my husband. My husband senior me. Moreover, man is the head of the house. So anything that will make me protect my husband, I can go to any length to protect my home so that I will be in my home. But I cannot kill the way you want me to kill. That is why she is gumming it. That I kill. Yes. The truth is bitter. If you don't like it, leave my platform. A prophetess, yes, I'm a human being. I protect my home. Leave my platform. That is just it. It's my home. It's not your home. Is it your home? Is my husband your husband? Oswald. Is my husband your husband? It's my own home. It's my own husband. Also, because I'm a woman of God, I should be swallowing nonsense. My husband is not a flirter. My husband is not a flirter. But no man. As I even there, so if me and my husband there, my husband tell me, say, he sees also getting like him. I will give a key. Only go and enjoy yourself and come back. Now my husband, now husband, useless set of people like Mugu goats there. Now husband, Now my husband, now waiting I like. I wanted oh my home. Now go home, Ola. Okay, that is that. If you have any question, you can ask me, but that is the girl.
If you were in South Africa or if you were in Europe and you have someone on record making this kind of a confession, it wouldn't take more than 24 hours for this woman to be apprehended and taken to prison. Because what she did was a violation to human rights. She hired goonsters, gangsters, thugs to go and rape this young lady simply because she slept with her husband. She has no authority, no power to take law in her own hands. She has no authority or no power to determine what happens to people whom she thinks have offended her. This is a criminal offense. And it's very sad this happened in Nigeria. This young lady has become a victim of rape and she can't say anything because she's afraid the same gangsters will come again and rape her. And who do we have in Nigeria that can voice out, that can call out the government of Nigeria to stand up? It's not like they can't see this. They are observing this. They are watching this. The reason why they can't say anything about it, I'm still amazed. And if you are a politician out there, if you are someone that is in authority, that is in power out there, and you're witnessing all this injustice happening, and you're smiling and you're turning your back on it, may the curse of God descend upon you. You are a disgrace to humanity. You are a disgrace to leadership. You are a disgrace to everything humans stand for. They always say that if you can observe justice, injustice happening to your neighbor, and you can still sleep at night, just wait. Tomorrow it's your turn. And when it happens to you, I'm sure you will need someone to advocate for you. So in the case of disgrace, I don't know what needs to be done for her to be brought to book. And I'm always counting on you people of Nigeria. There is someone out there that can use this piece of material as evidence, as proof. It's a full confession because she has the pictures of this incident as she confessed in her own testimony. She sent gangsters, she sent thugs to go and help to rape this young lady. And she takes pictures of this young lady. And she goes and shows the pictures to the husband. And the idiot husband, the useless husband that she calls her husband, watches those pictures and those videos and say, oh, my wife, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again. You'll never do it again when your wife has committed crime. When your wife has raped someone that you slept with. Do you see how broken all of them are? That studio of a husband that she has. She has put the life of this young lady at risk. And this unfortunate event comes across her life, comes upon her, and he does nothing about it. And that innocent young lady, she's probably suffering right now. She's probably going through the most. Who can survive such trauma? Who can overcome what she has been going through? It's sad and it's very sad. And this is a so-called prophetess that actually has people that go to her for prayers. And if you are a daughter or a son of this witch, this is a time for you to wake up. I'm judging her from the point of being a prophetess, not from the point of being a wife. No children of God can do such. No servant of God can do such. No disciple of Christ can do such. If we are to judge her from being a wife, then I don't know. You other women out there, you tell me if this is justifiable. So till I meet you again on the next episode of the Enlightenment series, it's Mr. Pull the Trigger. I'm out.